Alright guys, welcome back to Star Wars Review. Today I'm reviewing Bounty Hunters issue 25, Raid on the Vermillion Part 2, which was written by Ethan Sachs, with art by Paulo Villanueva, and it came out on July 13th, 2022, which I thought was a issue. It's mainly just one big action sequence with Tonga and her crew fighting the Knights of Ren, and I just never really felt like there's that much stakes in the fight. Also, I just really didn't find the fight really that interesting. It was just pretty much a straightforward fight. The Knights of Ren have the upper hand, and in the end, Tonga and her crew have to flee. There was some funny moments I enjoyed. Obviously more just stupid, silly stuff. There's a moment where Tasu Leech kind of, I guess, gets a little jealous over Ren being jacked. So he takes his shirt off to fight him, showing that he's even more jacked than Ren, which I found funny. Obviously, it's pretty stupid and silly, but I enjoyed that. But, other than that, I just wasn't super into the fight sequence. It was pretty much, straightforward. And it took up basically the entirety of the issue. And, after they flee, we see them realize that they really can't, do this raid on the Vermillion. So everyone except for Tonga starts to head back to their ship, the Edgehawk, while Tonga stays on the Vermillion to, I guess, maybe try and find Catalai. I'm not sure. We'll have to see in the next issue. But we do see back on the Edgehawk as a character, Lasha, will stay back there to watch over Vukra, who they have a prisoner, which you see Vukra, in the last issue we saw her escape, and so we see her confront Lasha and kind of fight her. We don't get like a full fight. We kind of see Lasha kind of lure Vukra into his other part of the ship where Lasha unleashes her Nexu on Vukra, and that's where like the last part we get of that little part of the story. But was probably my favorite part of the issue was a small part with Valance. We see him recovering after I guess doing a mission for the Empire where he saved some Imperial engineers. We see Lieutenant Hayden come in and kind of call him an Imperial hero, which Valance doesn't like that, and he's only working with the Empire because, Vader agreed to not go after, I forget the character's name. The one lady, Valance, kind of was in a relationship beforehand, who's a rebel base now. I forget the character's name, but, obviously Valance is only working for the Empire because Vader agreed to keep her safe. But Lieutenant Hayden says, the Valance that what he did was more than just working as a enforcer, I guess. I don't know what to call what Valance is doing. And more as a Imperial hero. So Hayden takes Valance to the infirmary where she, lets all those engineers meet Valance and thank him personally, which Valance does seem like he kind of enjoys it, but I'm not fully sure. Obviously, I assume this is more of a move to try to get Valance to warm up to the Imperials and the Empire again and whatnot. Obviously, I hope it doesn't work, and I assume it probably won't. But we do then see this one Imperial officer come up to Hayden while Valance is with, the Imperial officers or engineers, and that officer tells Hayden that the rebel base, which had what's her name? I forget her name. I should have wrote it down. Lance's former love interest. But that base was attacked and there was no survivors. So she is most likely dead. Which Hayden, is shocked by this and tells that officer to make sure Valance never finds out about it. Which, we kind of see Valance look over back at her, but she plays it cool, and that's kind of where this moment ends. But, I enjoyed that little moment and whatnot. I do find it weird how we never see the attack on the Rebel base in this series. We see it in Crimson Reign in the Star Wars series, but not this one. So that's kind of weird. Maybe we'll get more of it later in this series. But all in all, I just wasn't that into this issue. Mainly just because it's one big action scene I just wasn't that interested in. So, yeah, I enjoyed the small moment with Valance, and hopefully he starts to become the main character of the series again, because I've enjoyed him a good bit. over the course of this series. So yeah, but my grade for this one is going to be a C+. So yeah. But my next comic review will be Star Wars issue 25. So you can check that out then. But in the meantime, you can check out my other comic reviews for Bounty Hunters and every other comic series and everything else. I've been Stars, catch you guys in the next one.